And welcome to the Blue Jays postgame show after the Blue Jays just beat the Yankees 2-1. And did anyone see that slugfest that went on in Yankee Stadium? You know, the two best offensive teams in this league. Well, they all went yard. Oh, wait a second. No, they didn't. In fact, it was a 2-1 small ball kind of game. Apart from the big jack that Jose Bautista put up in the 10th inning, it was a relatively it was more of a pitcher's duel than anything. So, but wow, was that a game? And everyone that's a Yankees fan, you better be watching your back now, as the Jays are 3.5 games back of your evil empire, the New York Yankees. Jose Bautista ended the game with a solo blast, top of the 10th inning, and Roberto Osuna shut the game down. The 20-year-old. Now, put this in perspective. The Blue Jays' last playoff hit was the Joe Carter home run in 1993. The man who just closed out this game today was named Roberto Osuna. He was born in 1995, 2 years after the Blue Jays' last playoff hit, and last time they were in the playoffs. Wow, that's just amazing. Roberto Osuna, he's been a revelation for this team. He's been a great, like, he's younger than me. He was born in 1995, and he closed out this game at Yankee Stadium. He has veins of cold steel. He doesn't feel anything. But yeah, beautiful effort here today by the Blue Jays as they take it 2-1. Josh Donaldson hit a solo home run, top of the first inning, off of Nathan Eovaldi at Yankee Stadium. That guy, Josh Donaldson now has hit 5 home runs in 6 games or something like that. He hit 30 home runs. He's now has 30 home runs on the year. And he set his career high. I can't say enough about this guy. He's certainly been a spectacle for the Blue Jays this season. So Nathan Eovaldi, he had a good effort tonight, only gave up 1 earned run. R.A. Dickey, same thing. Only 1 earned run, but boy, I was nervous watching R.A. Dickey pitch tonight. Anyone else feel that? It seemed like every time anyone made contact, it was like, I don't know, it was a 200 to 300 foot line drive. But I know that wasn't the case, but that's what it felt like. I certainly wasn't confident when it was the 1-1 game in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. Even when the Jays ran out LaTroy Hawkins and Brett Cecil out there. So, but nonetheless, a great game to watch tonight, as your Toronto Blue Jays are now 3.5 games back of the New York Yankees. And wow, so who had a good game tonight? I know Jose Bautista, the captain of this team, the forgotten captain, goes 2 for 4 with a clutch home run in the top of the 10th inning. You know what? The Blue Jays are never going to lose again. I know I've said this for 4 days in a row now. They are never going to lose a game for the rest of the year and the rest of time. As long as Troy Tulowitzki and Josh Donaldson are on this team, they're gonna go the next 4 years. They're gonna go doing some quick math here, like 600 and something and 0. That's what's gonna happen. Anyways, the Troy Tulowitzki, though, he didn't have a great game. He went 0 for 4. Donaldson had a big home run, as I said, in the top of the first inning. He went 1 for 4. And Encarnacion went 1 for 5. He keeps his hitting streak at 9, keeps it alive. Chris Colabello, droopy. The guy, I've never seen a guy look more sad after getting a clutch hit at Yankee Stadium. He comes in as a pinch hitter for Ryan Goins in the 8th inning, I believe, in the 8th inning, and he gets a hit on the first pitch. You know, a nice hit to right field, and he gets to first base, and he just looks like his dog just got shot or something. That's what Chris Colabello's reaction was to getting hit at Yankee Stadium. He's just like, "Oh, this sucks." But then luckily we had the fan favorite team mascot known as Munenori Kawasaki. He came in as a pinch runner, and well, the mascot did a good job. Even though he didn't score, he turned a nice double play in the 9th inning, which was needed. And Yeah, just a great effort from everyone tonight. Ben Revere also got a hit. It's always nice. Kevin Pillar got a hit. Some good defense from everyone all around. And I can't say enough about this Roberto Osuna kid. Like, imagine he wasn't even a thought. Going into spring training, there was no chance he was going to make this team. He was 20 years old going into this season, and he is now their closer. Born in 1995, and he is the closer of this team. I think LaTroy Hawkins has played more years in this league than Roberto Osuna has been alive. Completely unbelievable. But the Yankees, they still got a 3.5 game lead. Now, what I was saying going into this series is that the Yankees, the Blue Jays better be careful for what they wish for. I know that a lot of the Blue Jays want, and their fans wanted to play the Yankees to try and catch up. But as you saw tonight, the Yankees are no joke at all. In fact, this high-powered Blue Jays offense, they kept them down to 2 runs and 1 run up until the 10th inning. Hopefully the Jays can at least take one more of the next 2 and gain an entire game on the Yankees in this division. But the Yankees are no joke. That's what we learned from this game today for all you Blue Jays fans out there. The Yankees are no joke. And apart from they rallied. They got like 8 hits tonight. Just Mark Teixeira's was the only one that counted for a run, right? Because he had a home run, which was a little bit iffy, by the way. I don't know. I looked at that replay. Same with everyone else. It looked like the fan may have reached out and grabbed the ball, but maybe he didn't. Maybe it was just going to be a double. It was tough to say. So Ben Revere could have got that ball, maybe, but from the looks of it, it looks like he came up just a bit short. I don't know. I think it's a fair call. As you write in here, Shane SC1 writes in and says Revere should have caught it. And yeah, like looking at the replay, yeah, he might have been able to. It was really tough to tell. I can see everyone's perspective on that. So it was hard to tell I don't know. Did you think that the fan interfered with it? I couldn't really tell from the angle that I saw it from, but it looked like it just went right through the fan's hands, to be honest, and he didn't touch it. And I think Revere just missed it. It should have been maybe a double. I don't really know what was going on there. So, but at the end of the day, it was a home run and it counted, but it didn't hurt the Blue Jays. And one good thing that the Blue Jays can take away from this game too is, well, 2 things. One is that, actually, I guess 3. So 1, they have unbelievable pitching. They have had it since the All-Star break. 2, they can win 2-run games now. They can win low-scoring games. And 3, which is the most important, the Yankees burned all of their bullpen. They burned all their good pitchers. They like Betances and Miller. That's their shutdown pair, right? And they just burned them in this game, and they still took the loss. That's unbelievable for the Blue Jays. Unbelievable. So, and now, with that save, Osuna drops his ERA down to 2.17. Oh, that is beautiful. What does Shane say here? We just have to make sure that we don't use Hutchins. I totally agree with you, Shane. So he writes in and just says, we just have to make sure we don't use Hutch. And that's true. Although I will say one thing about Hutch is that even though he has a horrible ERA in the 5s right now, for whatever reason, the Jays always put up like a 9 spot with him, and his run support's like 8.5 per game right now. It's unbelievable run support. But yeah, you can't keep throwing Hutch out there. I heard that what they're going to do is they're going to give him they have a lot of off days coming up. So what they're going to do is they're just going to push him back a start after all those off days. So they're going to give they're going to pretty much ensure that they don't give up 5 runs. 5 runs in his starts, and they're going to just pitch Price a little more, pitch Dickey ahead a little more. So everyone's been lights out, all the pitchers for the Jays recently. Estrada, Burley, Dickey, and well, Price has only pitched 1 game, but and then Hutch, they just win with Hutch, but he's just been sucking a lot lately. So anyways, that is the post-game update I'd like to give for today. Thank you all for contributing, and I'll see you guys all next time.